Hi everyone, this is Dayna. Today I'm going to touch on independence of our kids on the spectrum. Besides physical hygiene, it is also important to plan if the child on the spectrum can lead a purposeful life. As parents, we have so many questions marked. Can he travel by himself? Does he have a routine in his life that he's able to carry through every day without much hassle and help? Once an autistic child gets into their puberty age, it is only appropriate that they stop showing their naked body to others, including parents or caretakers, along with their body changes. Before we can assure they are able to handle themselves privately, we have to make sure they are able to clean themselves properly. There are many details to cleaning. This includes nail cutting, shampooing with proper rinsing, shaving for guys, and menstrual care for girls, etc. Generally, they have to be aware of what to do and how to care for themselves to prevent sickness and unwanted consequences. For some very able child, it is not too much of a problem with taking care of themselves, but would they be able to do it on a consistent basis without supervision, and occasional checking might still be required from parents or caretakers. Looking back at early intervention, we used a lot of visual routine scheduling, teaching materials. For self-care, even with teenagers, I suggest we can try to use more explicit visual materials to teach and explain to them. I use visual cards to go through sex education, including masturbating process for my boy. For girls, it is important how parents and caretakers teach them every detailed steps explicitly on the handling of their menstruation and self-protection. Besides hygiene issue, getting around with public transport safety is also an important independent skill for our child on the spectrum to acquire. With such skill, they can be viewed as more in the norm, and it's also better for them socially. It can be very heavy for the family if the child needs to be ferried to and from and have a 24/7 bodyguard or carrier. Unless physically and verbally the child is really unable to try and learn how to travel by himself, and depending on the country dynamics of the social transports, I would encourage parents to give it a try. I initially followed behind my child when he first attempted and went on the train for the first time by himself. My son is very versed with train maps and directions, so I'm confident that he would not get lost. It is more of if he would get distracted during the journey and sway away from his final destination. With the advancement of technology and communication, there's GPS tracking watch and mobile that can help parents to achieve their self-traveling target for kids on the spectrum. If traveling alone in public is too challenging, we can perhaps start by having them walk to the station and meet us, or to the private car, etc. Every step is a step, but we have to step out and let them try in a safe mode after the training. A positive mindset leads to a positive future. This is Dayna from daynalink.com. Please kindly subscribe to my channel for the latest video.